Dynamite here with Tommy Bahama. What do you think of the star-studded lineup we have for tonight's action?
Well, Brendo, I think that we have an interesting roster on the fucking matchup tonight.
Who is your pick to win this thing? We got a lot of rappers, a few a few athletes, a few presidential candidates and presidents. So what are you thinking the eventual turnout will be?
I'm most interested in the matchup between Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube.
Really? Why is that?
Well, the former NWA superstar Ice Cube kind of got put out by Snoop Dogg by Dr. Dre. Who's this coming on, Brandon?
We got Chuck Norris here with the first entry.
What do you think about this cowboy hat that he's supposed to wear tonight?
Oh, you know what? I'm not too concerned about his hat, but it's that pack of the punch that everyone else has got to worry about.
You know what?
Chuck Norris is a lethal candidate to win this.
No, I'm concerned, but I think he's a little bit too forward with his cowboy hat. He's Chuck Norris. Let's be real. He doesn't need a hat.
Why are you so worried about his hat there, Tommy? I don't get it.
It's not about the hat. It's just about what he's showing and what he's about.
I mean, the whole denim outfit's worse than the hat, but that's neither here nor there. This guy is lethal and dangerous and will put you on the floor in less than a second.
Once again, I'll remind you, he is Chuck Norris. Then again, Ginger.
Who do we got coming out? Conor McGregor, the pride of Ireland, UFC champion.
His last UFC matchup, I actually got the privilege to watch. He was a killer.
Well, he is another dangerous participant, no doubt about that. And let's see how he fares with his hand-to-hand combat skills against the legendary Chuck Norris.
Not only hand-to-hand combat, knees, feet, headbutts. You just never know.
Everything's legal here. I mean, except eye gouging and nut punching, obviously. So
nut punching is Chuck Norris's claim to fame. Is what
really?
Yeah, behind the stage in movies. I've been talking to some producers and some old directors that work with him.
And what are your sources there, Tommy?
My sources are my sources.
Chuck Norris is a nut grabber, is what you're saying to me.
Not nut grabber, nut puncher.
Okay, well that is a big difference. A very big difference. And you know, if he is a nut puncher, let's hope the refs don't see it, and maybe he could use that to his advantage here tonight.
Well, let's just hope it's a very exciting matchup tonight.
I think that we're in for a real treat, and no doubt about the fact there's going to be some real action. And I think there'll be some surprise entrances here too.
Well, I sure hope so. I just want to...
The winner of this one here, we're going to see in a match eventually against the winner of the last Rumble we did, which is the comic book Rumble.
You know what
where we saw Ant-Man win. What did you think about Ant-Man's victory in the comic book cartoon character Rumble?
I think Ant-Man should have lost.
I think anyone who wins a Rumble deserves to win, and I beg to differ there, Tommy.
Well, you know what they talk about these days with all conspiracy theories and getting rigged and whatnot. Let's just talk about the matchup at hand.
Well,
Chuck Norris looks like...
Well, they're taking McGregor down to the ground. Not in any rush to do anything with him, though. Oh, senton bomb on the torso of McGregor. Obviously going to win him, and he's slow to his feet after that maneuver. As we have our third participant ready to enter.
Well, I'm very excited to see who this is.
As am I. Who do we have here? It's Tupac Shakur. Oh, my goodness. Tupac back from the grave here, ready to rock and roll in the Celebrity Rumble.
I knew he was still alive.
You know what? I had a sneaky suspicion myself here, Tommy, and always glad to see Pac back in the fray and getting in the mix of things here. But Chuck Norris not ready to be eliminated that easy just yet.
It looks like that Tupac Shakur had an instant beef with Chuck Norris, and I believe that he's rocking the same getup Tupac wore in his.
That looks like
movie.
On the All Eyes on Me album cover is what he's rocking there. In any event, I don't think Tupac likes white people in general, so it's safe to say he's going after whoever he's got the easiest shot on at this point.
Especially white.
Oh, we have Michael Jackson. Thriller Michael Jackson in the house. Two huge music legends going face to face here with a big leg drop by Tupac.
I think you mean leg to face, Brendo.
Sorry?
I think you mean leg to face.
A leg drop to the face. Don't correct me on my moves, Tommy. I know what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, Michael Jackson said, get off
they're
me.
each other up.
Looks like they're going to have a dance-off for a second. Michael Jackson would definitely win that battle. But obviously no weapons involved in this match, so Tupac here just bare-knuckling down. No artillery or guns or Suge Knight or bodyguards at his disposal to help him take this thing home.
It looks like MJ is enjoying getting pummeled in the groin.
I don't know about that. I don't think Michael Jackson, he just sounds like he's getting tickled all the time. He'll get punched, but you know.
Speaking of, Donald Trump just entered the ring.
Donald Trump, newly elected president of the United States.
This is interesting. He's going right away for Chuck Norris. It looks like Chuck Norris is the enemy of the bunch.
He's the enemy of the state here, apparently, as everybody going right after Chuck. Don't want to see his kind in the ring whatsoever.
I'm very curious to see how Donald Trump, president-elect, will take the battle tonight.
I don't think Donald's any type of slouch, you know. I think we can expect some...
Speaking of slouch, he just slouched on the...
Maybe he is a slouch, because he definitely was slouching there. Kimbo Slice entering the fray here. We have another MMA superstar here. This guy, famous for his backyard fighting and knocking people out of basements and backyards. What do you think about that there, Mr. Bahama?
Not to mention the online adult film ring that he was always
Really? I know nothing about Kimbo Slice's sex ring. I know nothing about that, but it is some definite interesting...
I never said sex ring, I just said... Let's move on.
Yeah, let's just move on here. Kimbo Slice taking it right to Mr. Trump. Wearing his hat and all, doesn't want that hair to get scuffed up at all during the match, clearly. As Conor McGregor trying to avoid elimination by Chuck Norris here. Chuck don't give a flying fuck Norris.
Oh, let's just add some beats to that on the new edit before they release.
Oh, Tupac and MJ still going at it here.
Kimbo Slice under the ring.
Kimbo's eliminated? No, he is not. He's still there. Taking Donald down to the ground with a front leg takedown. Vicious kick to the back of the head. Mr. Trump cannot be appreciative of that.
You can tell that Kimbo has a backyard background.
I don't think he likes white people either, to be honest with you. I'm not calling the black participants racist, but I don't think Kimbo's ever met a white person that he likes. So he's going right after the...
Just take him in here. Chuck Norris, McGregor, Kimbo Slice, Donald Trump, Tupac, and MJ. This is a very racist bunch.
Let's not go there at all, because you got some black on black crime there with MJ and Tupac, but you know.
Well, I guess you could say that MJ's had to eventually, right?
I don't know. Let's just leave all that alone. As we got Kimbo Slice with a nice suplex on Trump. Wow. Wow. We got some great action going on here, folks. Trump throwing over the top. Kimbo trying to take advantage here now. Who's your early favorite to win this one here, Tommy? You know who's in the thing. What are you thinking?
I'm a Kimbo fan, for the most part.
Well, in all honesty, Kimbo might be the toughest SOB in this thing.
All in all, I just really like to see the first one out to be Chuck Norris.
I think we're all wanting to see that denim suit out of here relatively quick.
It's burning my eyes.
It's a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, boy.
Along with that red hair. Let's get him out of here promptly. But nope, on the other hand, we got Chuck looking to throw out Conor McGregor.
Norris, McGregor. Either way, I'm happy to see them go.
Oh, you gotta say, Conor McGregor definitely is pound for pound one of the toughest people around. He might be a little... Oh, Michael Jackson's the first one eliminated. Can't say that's not surprising.
Oh, yes, he just...
You know, moonwalking all over the place, right over the top rope. Kimbo Slice knocked out by Trump. Oh, my goodness. Trump with a heavy hand and knocking Kimbo right out of town.
It looks like that Trump has a gas movement. Oh, he just...
Trump is for the people here. Trump is taking care of business, setting his sights on Chuck Norris. Oh, I thought he was going to the top rope. I'm a little more slouching by Trump. Look at that.
He's just gassing and fucking creating.
He's taking his breath where he can there.
Trump grabs Norris. All it takes is to throws him on the rope.
Over the top.
Oh.
Norris holding on. Oh, and he's back in. I gotta say, I'm rooting for Tupac here. It's nice to see him back on the screen again.
I would have to agree with you, Brendo, but I'm not happy that I'm rooting for him.
I just want to see Chuck Norris out of there.
I'm very interested to see who's next.
As Conor McDavid taking it to Tupac. We have a new participant coming down. Who is next on the ballot? Kobe Bryant, a true champion in all aspects of the meeting. Looking like a giant out there. 6'7", 220, I believe. Going right after Trump. Trump on the ropes. As Kobe Bryant trying to dispose of the president-elect.
Kobe Bryant is going after Trump. Chuck Norris is behind Trump, grabbing his arm.
Interesting to see Kobe rocking the number 24 in this matchup as opposed to the number 8.
He is just stomping Donald Trump. Goes on the third bar.
Oh, Kobe from the top. Big splash on Trump. That's got to crush a rib. That's an old man for crying out loud.
Literally.
Well, you know, some say it could. Trump's got the money. It could be a clone in there. He could have sent a clone in there to do his dirty work. You got the red tie Trump, and the blue tie Trump, and here's a whole different person from what I hear.
Next one in.
Who is this? Who is this? Ice Cube has entered the Royal Rumble right after Chuck Norris.
It seems that Chuck Norris is the dummy for the new entries.
Well, Chuck Norris definitely is a punching bag. Definitely a punching bag for the rest of the participants. But I want to see Ice Cube. I want to see Ice Cube do some damage, really take out Chuck Norris here, but he's not looking like he's too well prepared for the situation that he has encountered as Chuck Norris with the boots to the gut. Trying to get Ice Cube out of here rather promptly. Oh, and Donald Trump has been eliminated by Kobe Bryant. Big drop kick to the chops.
Well, that is an elimination that I'm glad to see.
Well, half of America is happy to see that one, I can assure you that.
A little bit over half.
Hey, according to some polls.
Speaking of polls, look at the size on Bryant.
Kobe Bryant with knees to the head on Tupac. Pac. Oh, big Hurricanrana. Taking Kobe off of his feet.
That reminds me of a move that Rey Mysterio Jr. used to do back in the day.
Oh, Rey Mysterio, famous for those Hurricanranas. A little big man. Chuck Norris is out, thank goodness. Ice Cube, I've always been a fan. I love you a little bit more now. Chuck Norris is gone, thank goodness.
Love him, are you there yet?
The denim's been disposed. Tupac writhing in pain after a big stomp from Conor McGregor. Really pinpointing where his point of attack is here and putting Tupac in a real compromising position.
Brendo, I gotta ask you this. What move would you like to see go down on the ring tonight?
I would love to see someone give Drake, who has just entered a Stone Cold Stunner, right out of the ring. Ice Cube has been eliminated by Kobe Bryant, apparently. He did not last long at all.
That was 15 minutes of fame. Just
Well,
like his movies.
speaking of 15 minutes of fame, when the hell is this Drake character's 15 minutes going to run out? Because this guy is surprising me and a lot of people. And he's in the ring with Tupac right now.
I think the word that you're annoying.
You know, it is annoying, but you put out so much stuff. Some's going to be good, some's going to be garbage, and that's really my stance on Drake. Tupac, from a different era, put out a lot less material, but a lot more after his succumbing, and just in different categories altogether. I think uncomparable.
Ronaldo just entered the ring.
Cristiano Ronaldo is into the mix, looking super jacked. Looking like he's just been pumping some roids before he came out here. Going straight after Conor McGregor as he throws him over the top. Well, I can't really blame him. Conor McGregor, not a very nice person. If I were in the ring, I'd be going after him right after Chuck Norris.
I'm very surprised that Tupac Shakur is still in the game.
Well, you know, Tupac is a survivor. I never believed he was dead to begin with, and the surprise entrance, seeing Pac in here, has proven that theory correct. You know.
One
Well, we're not gonna go there just yet. We're just gonna stay focused on the action as Floyd Money Mayweather has entered the fray, going right after Tupac.
Now this, my man, I'm very interested to see how Floyd Mayweather will act tonight in the ring with so many people, because he is just used to boxing matches, one-on-one. But there's 5 other.
Well, you forget. Floyd Money Mayweather is actually in a match with the Big Show at a WrestleMania. And broke his... Oh, Tupac's been knocked out by Mayweather. Unbelievable.
And that is expected from Floyd Mayweather. He needs to be the only...
Oh, Tupac taking a long walk back to the dressing room. Oh, can you blame him? Drake's trying to stake his place in the game as the greatest rapper. No, we have Kobe Bryant on Drake, and I don't think Drake is any matchup for Kobe.
Drake is wearing those big girly boots with that red plush sweater.
Conor McGregor out on the road. Ronaldo, we got to say, he looks like he's in phenomenal shape here.
I think he actually...
And we see McGregor's... Oh, McGregor's out of here. Huge drop kick right in the kisser to McGregor. I'm sure he's got a lot to say about that.
His tattoo acted like a bullseye.
That's exactly what it was. That was a bullseye. He got knocked right over the top by Ronaldo. Could be the dark horse in this thing. You know, soccer players, they got tons of stamina. And probably fare a little better than the entertainers involved in the mix here.
Let's be honest, they're all a bunch of...
Well, there's no flopping allowed in the Royal Rumble. Leave that for the soccer field, Ronaldo. I just want to see some people get kicked, some people get eliminated. And I want to see a winner claimed here. Snoop Dogg. Oh, Snoop looks like he's been eating some steroids in the backstage too. My goodness, where did all this excess size come from? Right to Kobe Bryant. Here is a good friend of Snoop Dogg's.
It's all that time he spends in the forest inhaling all the trees.
Oh, it's the trees and the munchies, I suppose. But
it's Snoop Dogg. I'll carry him to get Kobe out.
Kobe Bryant on the ropes here from Drake and Snoop, double teaming him, trying to throw out the 5-time champion, and they do. He will not be a Royal Rumble champion along with his 5 rings. NBA championship, says Snoop, turning his attention to Drake. I'd love to see Drake get busted wide open here.
Former partner to get Kobe out.
Oh, and Drake's gone too. Snoop Dogg, he is not. He held on, my God. And we have Eminem in there. Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Drake.
No, this is a game changer. Let's see what happens. He's going to get all the soccer players out at first.
Well, Eminem don't put up with no crap, and I'm sure he doesn't want to see any flimsy soccer players in there. As Ronaldo's gone! Mayweather throws him right out with an atomic drop. Oh, my God. He flopped himself right over the top ropes, apparently.
The reason why, I don't know why he's so upset. He should be happy that he even got into the ring.
Oh, Drake, a big bridging Northern Light suplex.
But I think about that, they must have some sort of financial deal.
You think there's a conspiracy here between the rappers and the athletes?
Not a conspiracy, it's just a business deal. Simple as that.
Who do you think will win, an athlete or a rapper? Because we got a good mix of both in here. What do you think here, Mr. Bahama? Athlete or rapper to take this thing home?
You know what? Who has the bigger bank? That's what I think, Rich.
You think this has been purchased? You think that's been bought? The win's been bought? I assure you this is... Speaking of... Drake is gone! Thank goodness, Snoop Dogg staking his claim in wrestling and in rap. And Drake, you have no place in my ring. Get out. You're gone.
And who's to replace him? Speaking of getting purchased, Big Rick Ross is in the ring now.
Guess what? Drake is coming home. Let's hold on. I'm coming home. Couldn't hold on long enough because he's going home. And we got Rick Ross in there. Oh, wow.
Rick Ross frolicking like a little elf on Christmas.
And Mayweather's out. We got 3 of the biggest rappers in the business here. We got Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Rick Ross.
Brenda Dynamite, I think we know who's hustling.
Rick Ross is definitely hustling. He's definitely been eating.
He just cleaned house.
The Rotund Demon. Who is this that just came? Is that Mr. T? Am I saying this correct? That is Mr. T, all the gold and all. Hitting the scales at a whopping 270 and 80 pounds of gold.
That is highly unlikely for the size that he's looking right now.
Well, Mr. T is an actor, and what you didn't know, a lot of these actors are a lot smaller than what they appear to be on TV.
So that reminds me of the question, rappers or athletes? Rick Ross is stunning. right now.
Well, Rick Ross got the goal too, but he's backing it up with the gargantuan fist to the face of Eminem.
Throws Eminem over the rope. What's going to happen now? He's scared.
Arguably the two biggest rappers of the last decade. Oh, and Eminem is out by Rick Ross. And we have a white Michael Jackson. We got a reincarnated Michael Jackson.
He came back.
He is back and he is whiter than ever, looking super frail. And let's see if he can even last, because he looks light as a feather, going right up against Ross.
He goes right after Ross. That's just weird.
Michael Jackson, what can he do? I can see a bitch slap coming. Oh, and he misses.
Ross powers him in.
Rick Ross and STF on Jackson. Oh my goodness, that just broke his back in half.
Just like a water buffalo.
Why is Michael Jackson dressed like a Mexican prince? That's my question. He looks like a mariachi player.
Where's Snoop Dogg's on the road?
Snoop Dogg, I think he's got
he needs to go.
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he needs to go.
Lil Wayne is in the mix now. Coming to the aid of his boy Snoop Dogg. Oh no, he's trying to get Snoop out with Mr. T.
Because he knows Snoop will take all this in.
As you know, it's every man for themselves for this. And Snoop is out. Big fist from Mr. T. Oh my goodness, drops Snoop Dogg right to the floor. Dropping like it's hot. He got dropped like a sack of hot potatoes and he's gone. Crip walking all the way back to Compton or Long Beach.
On Thanksgiving Day.
It's actually New Year's Day.
I know.
Well, Mr. T with a vicious elbow to the head of Lil Wayne. As you have Rick Ross, the gargantuan Rick Ross, still pummeling Michael Jackson into oblivion. Oh, MJ, what's that? Oh, we have Lionel Messi.
Is that singled up?
It's Lionel Messi. Expect a whole lot more flopping from here on out. As we see what these soccer players do. Once Ronaldo flopped his way right over the top ropes earlier on.
For a moment, I thought it was Eminem.
Surprised there's no football players I've seen yet. There are a few surprise entries. Look at Michael Jackson. He is dancing. He is looking slick, and he is looking agile as ever.
He's doing the thriller dance.
Who would have ever thought the white Michael Jackson would be tougher than the black Michael Jackson?
Those are not open hands. Those are thick. He is punching like
Who knows what he's got in that white glove? Bruce Lee, the smallest participant in here. Right to Rick Ross. Big clothesline takes him off his feet. Oh, wow. Now, what do you call Bruce Lee here? An athlete? You call him an actor?
You call him a legend.
You call him Bruce MF and Lee. And that's what you're going to get. Mouth kicks to the friggin' mouth. Chops to the chest.
No, kicks to the mouth.
I know it's a redundant statement, but I'm excited to see Bruce Lee in here, and pandemonium's breaking loose here.
Bruce Lee
throwing Rick Ross over the top.
He's stomping in.
Got to have the most vicious kicks in the game here. Maybe aside from Messi, big striker in the world of soccer or football. Where are you from? I think Messi and Cristiano were doing some Royce together because he is looking super jacked also. With eye gouging Lil Wayne. Will you see that?
I did, Brenda. I did.
Rick Ross is gone. That was my pick right there. Oh my goodness.
Maybe he should have taken off his shades.
You know what? That could have been a good idea. Maybe he was sipping scissor before the match. Who knows? But in the event, he is gone.
Messi. He's just standing there like a drunken buffoon.
Bruce Lee perched on the top like a dragon. What is he going to do? Oh, flying body cross on Lil Wayne. Lil. Unfazed Wayne, though, with the...
Lil Wayne get up from that. Probably all that scissor and...
Lil Wayne ain't feeling nothing. He is on that scissor. He is on everything in full effect. And he has got his headphones on, bumping some Lil Wayne tunes.
Well, hey, if you're drinking enough coffee that's in it, you're not coughing.
Hey, you know, that's how you get invincible. Have medicine when he ain't sick, but there's another term for that too. We won't go there. Michael Jackson still gliding and prancing around on Mr. T. This guy looks like he's dancing as he's doing news, and it's quite a sight to behold, eh?
Up on the third ring. Ooh, with the atomic elbow.
Michael Jackson looking...
I'm starting to think that's not Michael Jackson.
You know, it could be a clone like the Trump. Who knows? Because that's not the Michael Jackson I grew up knowing and loving. Who do we have next? Mr. Barack Obama has entered the Royal Rumble. I bet he wishes Trump was still in there. He would take it right to him.
I think he would lose, though.
Oh, Little Wayne is eliminated.
Thank goodness.
You little bastard, get out of here. No one likes your ugly mug anyway.
Take the strings out of your hair.
But we got Barack Obama in the mix. Barack Obama.
He's just doing what he does in his presidency.
He is campaigning right now. He is talking to the people.
Waiting for people.
People should not be climbing the top ropes. Who should not be on the top ropes.
Speaking of top ropes.
And that is exactly what I'm referring to. But Barack Obama picking and choosing what he's doing here at a real methodical pace. Barack reluctant to get involved here. Oh, Messi. Oh, get out of here.
Barack and Messi are going at it. Because
foreign relations, bud. Foreign relations.
Barack did trade values. That is interesting. Maybe that is why they're going at it.
Americans don't stand for soccer because they want to call it football, and that's why these Euro soccer players aren't welcome here.
Yeah, that's confused. Euros call it football. Americans
call it soccer. That's what I just said.
Have their kids play soccer.
In any event, we got Bruce Lee and Obama dry humping Messi, trying to throw him out. I wonder if he's wearing cleats.
It looks like Barack is having a great time.
Well, you've heard the speculation about
he's over the rope.
Obama's wife, I heard, is a trainee. That's some real speculation. We're not going to get into that now.
I wouldn't put it past him.
In any event, Messi now got control over Obama, looking to take him out of office, so to speak. Get him right out of here, but we know he has no intentions of going anywhere.
I did an interview on CNN the other day. Barack said if I was...
Look at this, everybody ganging up on Barack. Michael Jackson has been thrown out by Mr. T, two 80s icons. And Mr. T gets the better of white MJ.
Mr. T or Mr. T's child?
It's Mr. T, bud. Look at the gold, look at the hair. That's Mr. T 18, B.A. Baracus. That is who that is right there, but we're calling Mr. T because this is the Celebrity Royal Rumble. No fictional characters in here whatsoever. Everybody's a real person.
You know what? That is correct, brother. And you know what I'm most excited about? Watching Bruce Lee. Look at the finesse and the feather-like skills he has.
Bruce Lee still going strong. Messi taking it to Bruce Lee.
Don't fall down, Key. Bro, that was horrible.
We're going on here. We're going to keep on going.
What I meant is there's too much going on in this ring. Just the power and the names that are in this ring.
Well, Tommy, I don't blame you. It's a lot to take in at one time. Mr. T drops Obama. He has gone. Maybe that's the last we see of Obama, but I think he has other plans.
He looks mad, but I'm pretty sure he's thankful.
Oh, he is furious. We may see Devil Barack come back later on. But Bruce Lee, it's just the final three. This very well could be the final three participants. I don't see any new...
So this Devil Barack, is his name George Bush Jr.?
I don't know what their names are. I don't know what to call them, but I don't know. That's not the last we've seen of Barack Obama. I can assure you that.
I'm gunning for Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee needs to get back.
Bruce Lee got to be the definite fan favorite here. Got to be the definite favorite to win this thing. At least the hopeful.
Messi does have the power of his leg. He is a soccer player.
I'm going to be very upset if Messi wins this thing.
Oh.
I do not want to see a soccer player go on to win and face Ant-Man. The winner of this is going to face Ant-Man in another match later here. So, I mean, Bruce Lee is taking it to Messi here and hopefully gets him out.
Mr. T is just watching.
Mr. T is recuperating, taking his time.
He is gassed out.
Looks like this is indeed the final three. We got a soccer player, we got an actor, and we got Bruce Lee.
An actor, please.
No, I'm talking about Mr. T and an actor. As he has Mr. Lee on the ropes. Can he hold on? He's still in there. Not enough on the offensive for Mr. T. Big belly to back suplex, belly to belly suplex by Bruce Lee. I want to see some, what that? I want to see some strikes. I want to see some throat thrusts, some ninja kicks. That was what I want to see.
I am very disappointed in Messi.
performance.
Correct.
Well, you know, they've got to the final three. You got to give them some credit there. Messi has lasted a lot longer than I could have ever imagined.
Correct, but they got to the final three, the position where they are standing right now because of their lack of effort. Standing on the sidelines, watching other people get beat.
Well, you know, there's a method to the madness, Mr. Bahama. I got to say,
that's called politics and business, which has no place.
No more politics. Barack is gone. Trump is gone. It's all business and it's all action here now. Politics is out the window. And look at Messi just taking his time, watching what's going on, and attacking like a snake almost, you know?
He's trying to get on the side of Bruce Lee to get Mr. T out.
Pouncing at the most opportune moments. Oh, that's got to hurt. A big soccer kick to the chest from Mr. Messi.
Bruce Lee just stopped that. Maybe he wants to take him out.
I think Mr. T is dead. He looks out of it. He is out of it entirely.
I believe maybe it's the weight of the change on him down.
You know what's funny? After all these years, I've never known Mr. T's real name. It's always just Mr. T. I don't even know what T stands for. I always assume tough. Bruce Lee with eye gouges Mr. T is not going anywhere just yet. As he finds himself on the apron on the outside of the ropes, as Bruce Lee trying to kick him to the curb, kick him to the canvas, and dispose of the dastardly Mr. T, who has not been doing too much on the offenses, but definitely been lasting and being more of a pest than anything else in this match this far, and he's still in it.
Will he get out, or will he just stay? Messi is...
Looks like T's gone here now. He's losing it. He's losing it. He is losing it. Messi still kicking. The final three participants. Oh, they all want to win this thing. I want to see Bruce Lee win it. That's what I want to see. Go and help him out, Messi. Let's get this thing going.
Well, Brenda, I'll say this. Thank goodness that this is not like the Hunger Games where they can just...
And Mr. T is gone. It is down to Messi and Bruce Lee. I gotta say, I never picked this, and he's got Bruce Lee on the ropes already. What happened there?
Oh, goodness gracious. Great matchup between them two, to be honest, because they're more agile,
both
fast, quick,
strong,
and
focused, because you don't get this far without being focused. And
I wonder what they're saying. I wish we had microphones up there.
Oh, I think Messi's speaking Spanish to him, so I don't know if we're going to understand that. And Bruce Lee's probably speaking Chinese. Lies. Bruce Lee spoke perfect English, so I take that back. But I do not want to see Messi win. I think he's from Argentina, to be honest with you. And they speak Spanish in Argentina, if I'm not mistaken. So, boo on you. Oh, Bruce Lee not going out just yet. I hope Bruce Lee can hang on here. I am not biased at all, but I do not want to see a soccer player win this. I am putting that on the record right now. Bruce Lee, you just got to hold on and ninja kick this football player right over the top rope. Show him what American football is with a field goal.
Bruce Lee just needs to kick this. Ninja kick this island stick out of the ring.
Hey, there's no place for comments like that on this channel, my friend. And we're going to see Bruce Lee knock this foreigner right over the top and take this thing home. What do you think of a soccer player even being in this to begin with, Tommy?
I wonder who chose the roster, because he must have been out of whack.
Well, only those who qualify to enter the Rumble, as you well know.
I guess there must not be...
Oh, yes, and we see Lionel Messi going to Bruce Lee.
I'm happy Bruce Lee won.
Bruce Lee has taken the Celebrity Rumble. Thank goodness. I can't say I am not surprised about this, but he was the smallest in there. And look at that. Size does not matter. Bruce Lee, the legend, and the Celebrity Royal Rumble winner, has just found himself earning a spot into the match with Ant-Man to declare the all-time legendary champion.
Rumble.
Congratulations to Bruce Lee. Brendo Dynamite here. signing off with Tommy Bahama. What do you thought about these events, Tommy?
Well, I'm just happy that Bruce Lee took it, to be honest. I was very disappointed in some of the other contestants. Bruce Lee, he's just magic.
Great stuff, big stuff. Well, Bruce Lee going to WrestleMania in a match with Ant-Man. We got 2 other participants to find out, and we will see you again next time. Brendo Dynamite signing off.
Tommy Bahama.
And Tommy Bahama, we will see you next time.